Let's now come to the point you made about Mr. Modi only winning on what you call a minority vote. Your belief that the widest possible inclusive alliance against the BJP can defeat the BJP is predicated on the facts that in 2014, 70% of the country didn't vote for BJP, and on the fact that in 2017, 58% of UP didn't vote for Mr. Modi. And therefore, you're implying that it was the fractured nature of the opposition that permitted the BJP to win, not the direct appeal of either the BJP itself or Mr. Modi and his personality. But my question is very simple. Do the facts bear out that conclusion?
Absolutely. I'd say that your summing up was a hole in one. Well, excellently done.
That's very kind of you to put it like that, but let me tell you why I don't believe the facts bear you out. Mr. Modi and his allies won 325 seats out of 403 in UP. Mr. Modi alone won over 81% of the seats he contested. You can't win in that number and on that scale without sizable numbers of Muslims voting for you.
Absolutely. And the Muslims...
so they did vote for him.
Absolutely. The Muslims didn't vote for him. They voted for a series of parties. And what we need to do is not just look at the Muslim vote, although that's very, very important. What we need to look at is the anti-BJP vote.
But let me stop you there, because the point I was making is that if he wins 325, if he wins 81.25% of the seats he's contested, which is unprecedented, then surely a large number of Muslims did vote for him. And therefore, this belief that if you can get the 70% who didn't vote together, you'll defeat Mr. Modi is baseless.
Well, let's get as many Muslim votes as we can together. But I'm certainly not limiting myself to just getting the Muslim vote. I'm talking about the anti-Modi vote in the middle of two Modi tsunamos. I'm talking about that at a time when Modi zoomed, he lost 70% of the Indian electorate.
Let's come to the second reason why perhaps this assumption doesn't stand up to the facts. The first is that many Muslims clearly would have voted for Mr. Modi. We just don't know how many. But the second is that one reason why Modi won in such a huge way is the personal trust and faith people have in Mr. Modi. They believe his sincerity, they believe he will deliver, and somehow they feel secure in the hands of his strong leadership. That is a direct appeal that Mr. Modi has, which, putting together what you call the fractured opposition, won't effectively counter.
31% followed in 2014 the thesis that you're putting forward. 41% perhaps, or 38% followed your thesis you're putting forward in Uttar Pradesh. I am looking not at those who are mesmerized by the Modi magic. I'm looking at those who have not been mesmerized, even at a time when so many have been mesmerized. And it is on them that we must rely to defeat this man. It's necessary to defeat his philosophy. It's necessary to defeat his exclusivism.
It may be necessary to defeat his philosophy. I'm not questioning that.